Feels like we're on the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today is going to be our skincare favorites or our skincare routine.
Our skincare essentials, our skincare must-haves.
We'll figure out the title later, but right now it's pretty much everything we like to use on our skin that is our favorite. So obviously we love applying makeup to our skin, but our makeup wouldn't be what it is without having a flawless underneath. So taking it off is a very important step, and taking care of your skin is a very important step to making your makeup look good.
Your makeup is only as good as the skin that is underneath it.
Ooh.
So the items that we talked about in our last video, we're gonna mention in this video because they are, some of them, part of our skincare favorites, but we're not gonna get too deep into detail. We did talk about them more in the last video, so that will be linked at the end of this video and in the down bar.
Make sure you check it out if you haven't seen it. Other than that, let's get
started.
into it.
Oh.
Why? Take off your makeup. Take off your makeup. Don't think you're cool and not take off your makeup. Don't sleep with it. That's disgusting. Maybe your skin can handle it now, but when you're older, you're going to regret ever sleeping with your makeup on, so take it off. So I mentioned this in my last video. This is the Bioderma makeup remover or whatever. If you want to know more about it, it's in our drugstore favorites. It's great. It's very good for sensitive skin. And it's my first step of taking off my makeup and starting my skincare routine.
My first step is makeup removing wipes, and my favorite are the Kirkland ones. The Kirkland Daily Facial Towelettes, and they're for all skin types. I love these wipes because they just take off majority of my makeup before I go in with my cleanser and everything like that. They're just a good way to get all the initial layer of makeup off. It's really, really, really inexpensive for what you're getting. They're cheaper than drugstore facial wipes because this comes in maybe like 6 or 7 packs, would you say?
More than that.
Like a lot of packs of facial wipes in the box, so.
And they're good.
So the Kirkland facial wipes.
The only downfall is you have to have a Costco card to get them. I'm sure most of your parents do, but if they don't, sorry. I use 2 at the moment. I'm gonna start off by talking about my Mary Kay Clear Proof Cleanser, Clarifying Cleanser for acne prone skin. So Mary Kay is a brand where you have to have a beauty consultant to order your products. I am actually a beauty consultant, so if you wanna order this, let me know and you can buy it off me. I used this starting in high school when I had really, really bad acne, and it cleared it right up. I also had really sensitive skin, and I would never use any other cleanser other than this one. The only reason I still use this is because I'm scared to branch out to any other cleansers, but I'm going to be talking about another one that I just recently what came out of my shell and tried, and that is the Kiehl's
Calendula?
I don't know.
But it will be written right there.
It is that Deep Cleansing Foaming Facial Wash, and I love this. I only have the sample size because I went there and decided I'm going to try it out before I actually buy the full size yet, because I'm scared to branch out. And it's probably the only other cleanser that I have tried that actually has not made me break out and has taken off all my makeup, leaves my face feeling clean, and is really good. I've tried literally like more than like 20, and none of them have worked except for those 2. So those are my favorites. I only apply my cleansers at nighttime. I know a lot of people do morning and night, and I've tried that before, but I think that too much cleanser also makes me break out. It's just something I found with my skin. So cleansers strictly at night.
This is by the brand First Aid Beauty, which I think would probably be my favorite skincare brand if I had to choose. They just make my face feel very clean after I use it, and that's kind of what I look for in a product because I don't really have any other purpose for my cleanser than to just take off my makeup and make me feel good. I don't have acne prone skin or anything like that, so this is just
a pure skin face cleanser with antioxidant booster, removes surface oils, makeup, dirt, and grime.
And it's safe for sensitive skin, which I have, and I could say that it is true to that claim because it works for me. It doesn't react with my skin. It's just a good basic cleanser. And then my exfoliator is the Murad AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser. I'm not sure what those acronyms mean, but
It pulls away dullness and excess cellular debris, priming skin for treatment products. Reveals a smoother texture and more even tone complexion without irritation.
so this is why I bought this cleanser, is because of an uneven skin tone that I get sometimes. Just I get redness on my face and a little bit, I feel like I'm always talking about this stupid milia. But I get little bumps on my face, and this is something else that helped me get rid of them. So it's just a good exfoliator. So I would use my face cleanser, the First Aid Beauty one, morning and night, depending how I feel. Sometimes in the morning I want to cleanse my face, so I'd use that. And the Murad one, I only use probably like twice a week and only at nighttime.
Morning and night, I apply my toner. I haven't really branched out to different types of toner, but I definitely like this one a lot better because I feel like it just completely takes off anything else that's left on my face. And this is also the clear proof line from Mary Kay, and it's called the Blemish Control Toner. You can contact me if you want to purchase that. I love that. I use that in the morning. I wash my face with water, take a cotton pad and put that all over my face, and then after my cleanser at nighttime, I also do that. And it's insane how much makeup and dirt comes off your face that you think you got away with your cleanser, but you actually didn't. So yeah, make sure you always use a toner. I know Natalie does it and I tell her to all the time, but toners are so good for your skin.
I was just about to say that. So I don't use a toner, but to get the excess makeup off my skin, I go in with my Clarisonic. And the Clarisonic itself is not really the favorite I'm talking about. I mean, I do really like it. This is just the Clarisonic Mia, but it's
no, but
the
you
brush.
you don't really like it because you didn't like it until you got that.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, I guess if I like the brush, it
Yeah.
is on this. Okay, but basically what I'm trying to say is the brush head that I have on my Clarisonic is my favorite part about it. I didn't like my Clarisonic until I got this brush head. So this is the Cashmere Cleanse brush head, and it's just a lot softer than the other brush heads. The bristles are a lot longer, so they're not as dense. I have really sensitive skin, so when I use just the sensitive skin head, it wasn't sensitive enough for my skin, I guess. So I love this brush head for cleansing my skin. And I use that only with the First Aid Beauty Cleanser that I just talked about.
I'm going to be talking about my Simple Moisturizer by Simple. Anyway, I mentioned this in our drugstore favorites, so if you want to see more about it, then go click on the link below. It's just a super hydrating moisturizer. It's one of my favorites. It's perfect for sensitive skin, and yeah.
Okay, now I'm just gonna briefly say these two because these are two of my favorite products for my face, and I don't think it would be a skincare favorites video without mentioning them at least. So this is, stupid word again. If you watched our last video, you know that I don't know how to pronounce either of these words. So this is the, right there. And this is just a really intense cream that I use once in a while, maybe once a week, whenever my skin is really in need of hydration. Now we just have our face oil. This is a mix of grapeseed oil and castor oil, and I just use this on my face every night. And I also talked about both these products in the last video.
You have to go watch our last video. But it's actually not our last video. We filmed a few in between, so it's gonna be our drugstore favorites that you're gonna need to look for. We'll link it at the end of this video and in the description bar.
Here's another moisturizer that I use quite often. I kind of rotate with the three, so if my skin is really dry, I'll probably use the other two. And this is kind of just if my skin is being pretty steady with me, pretty
I thought you
normal.
meant being pretty. Like my skin's pretty.
I use this one just to keep my skin moisturized, not for any correctional purposes. But this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. It's like I'd say like a water-based texture. It almost feels like a serum. So it's really nice when you put it on your skin. It's very smooth. It's not thick leaves your skin feeling very refreshed, very hydrated, and I absolutely love this moisturizer. It's probably one of my favorite moisturizers ever.
I have two different eye creams that I use. I use a nighttime one and a daytime one. My nighttime one is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye. I originally started using this because I started getting little bumps under my eyes and I could never figure out why. I later on figured out that it was from stress, but to help with that, not only was it to not be stressed, I also started using these two eye creams. So this one really helped at night. You put it on, you put like you put a little tiny drop on your ring finger, rub it around and just dot it, do not rub. It's great because you wake up in the morning with really hydrated eyes. Then after I'm finished washing my face in the morning, I will put on the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. This is great. It's green and it's very smooth. It's also really good for sensitive eyes, which I do have because it's pretty much very plain and very hydrating.
Okay, so my eye cream is the Hydrating Eye Cream by Bobbi Brown. I've had this eye cream for a long time, and the reason I bought it was because in the summertime, especially, my eyes get dry underneath. So then when I put on my concealer, it would almost start creasing and cracking. Like my concealer just looked really bad, and I couldn't figure out why, and I realized that it was just what was underneath the concealer that was the problem, not my concealer. So I was on the hunt for a good under eye cream, and I don't know if I was recommended this. I don't think I was recommended or anything like that. I just picked it up at the store, and it's just a really intense hydrating eye cream. I like this cream because it's really thin. It doesn't feel like too much under your eyes, but it does a lot. And it completely took away my under eye dryness. I use this mostly at nighttime, but if my eyes are looking really dry in the morning, I use it before makeup application.
My all-time favorite would definitely have to be the Kiehl's Deep Pore Mask or something like that. I don't have any right now, I just ran out, but my next time favorite would be the Lush Mask of Magnum-Minty, and it's very minty, very refreshing.
I hate that smell.
I love it. It's like a green type of mask and it's very clay and stiff, so you put it on when it's kind of wet. It dries very hard. You can either take it off with a towel or with just splashing your face, but what I like to do is get my hands a little bit damp and just start working it in and using the
Specks.
It's not the specks, like the grains that are in the mask. I like to use those as an exfoliator. So I make the mask a little bit more moist and rub that around my face and then rinse it all off. So it's kind of like a mask and an exfoliator at the same time.
Cool.
Thanks, I know.
So I'm going to be talking about two different masks. This is the Boscia Luminizing Black Mask, and this is the Boscia Bright White Mask. The black mask I use for any pores that I may have. So this mask doesn't really go in any specific places. It's just wherever I feel like I have a little bit of impurities or deeper pores. So that's what I use to get rid of that. And then the white mask is a brightening mask. So this is moisturizes and plumps dull skin. So I use this mask pretty much everywhere on my face except for my nose. So I'll use it on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my chin. I just love this mask because it just makes my skin feel so clean, so hydrated, and when you peel these masks off, it's just so satisfying because you feel like all those dirts and oils are just being pulled from your skin. It's the best feeling ever. Whatever, I like it. So these are all our skincare favorites. We're thinking about actually doing a nighttime routine, skincare routine, which is actually going to show these products in action. If you'd like to see that, then maybe just let us know.
Let us know. Comment down below. But other than that, we hope we helped you guys out. These are some of the videos that I enjoy watching the most, just because I always love trying new skincare products and seeing if they work for me. So hopefully you guys try these out and see if they work for you.
On that note, we will see you in our next video.
Feels like we're on the edge right now. I wish that I could say